Welcome back, agents. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Before we dive into today's mission, don't forget to bless that like button, pray over that subscribe button, ring that bell so you never miss another mission briefing, and share. Every share is like shining a beacon of hope for other agents in the field. You never know who might need this briefing today, so please spread the word. And without further ado, let's dive in. Today's mission briefing is titled Horoscopes, and we're talking about something that captures a lot of people's attention, trying to predict the future. Now, many of us know that horoscopes claim to give us insight into what's coming, what kind of day we're going to have, and maybe even who we're going to meet. But here's the truth. No one and nothing can tell you the future. Only God knows. The rest is just guesswork. Don't get me wrong, some guesses seem pretty spot on now and then. But here's the key. If something happens, it's not because someone guessed it right. It's because God allowed it, and it's part of his plan. Only God holds the future, and only he truly knows what lies ahead. If you're looking for insight, I'll tell you where to find it. Right in his word. I'm not preaching, y'all. I'm just saying. The Bible isn't just a book of stories or history. It's the ultimate guide for what we need to know today and tomorrow. Isaiah 46:9-10 says, "Remember the things I have done in the past, for I alone am God. I am God, and there is none like me. Only I can tell you the future before it even happens." That's right. God alone knows what's ahead. If you're looking for answers or guidance, the Bible is your horoscope. Not in the sense of predicting events, but in guiding you with wisdom for every season of life. You see, our lives may be uncertain, but God's promises are sure. Psalm 119:105 says, "Your word is a lamp to guide my feet and a light for my path." Now, if you've ever watched Pixar's movie Cars, it's one of my favorites. My kids loved it when they were babies. They don't really watch it anymore, but that's because so many other movies have come out. They kind of moved on. But I promise you, if I pop it in real quick, they're going to sit down and start watching. I love that movie. I'll never forget it. So many, not just memories of spending time with my children, but also lessons to be learned. So, in the Pixar movie Cars, you might remember the character Mater, who says, "I don't need to know where I'm going, just need to know where I'm being." He's on to something, isn't he? When we look back at how God has worked in our lives, we gain insight for today and confidence for tomorrow. Again, I ain't preaching, y'all. I'm just saying. Reading the Bible shows us how God has been faithful in the past, and that same God is with us now. In Hebrews 13:8, we're reminded just Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. See, God hasn't changed, and his promises hold strong regardless of what lies ahead. Agents, it's easy to get tempted by the idea of someone telling us what's coming, but let's keep our eyes on the true source of guidance. Horoscopes and guesses are only distractions. Real peace comes from knowing God has our path in his hands. As Jeremiah 29:11 tells us, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." Our mission, agents, is to trust God even when the road seems unclear, because with him, we don't need to predict the future. We just need faith to follow where he leads. So, agents, here's today's takeaway. When you're tempted to look for signs about the future, remember that God alone knows what's coming. Instead of looking to horoscopes, open the Bible. Let it be your guide, your source of hope, and your reminder that God is already in tomorrow. Agents, if this mission briefing lifted you up, don't forget to bless that like button, pray over that subscribe button, ring that bell, and share. Share with someone who might need encouragement today. We're in this mission together, so let's keep building each other up. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take, says Proverbs 3:5-6. Agents dismissed.